It's the final countdown. Hello, lads and ladies. How are we doing? Can you see me? Can you hear me okay? I hope we're all well for this fine Sunday afternoon. How are we? And it is Fleetwood Town against Ipswich Town at Portman Road this afternoon. It is a big game for nobody in this game. It's the end of season clash. It means nothing, but it means one thing. It's the 55th and final Fleetwood Town stream of the season. It started back on the 5th of September with a 3-2 win over Hull City, and it's ending with hopefully a victory over Ipswich, a double at Portman Road, and 2 wins in 2 years at Portman Road. How are we going to get on today? Let's see your comments, and hopefully we've got lots of goals to report. We did the championship stream yesterday. We saw 48 goals. Today we're probably going to see none, but let's hope. And Tony's first in, and a big thank you must go to Tony, by the way. He's been in pretty much every week. He's here, rise and shine. He's always supporting with the quizzes. We've got a live quiz again today. And he's put big congratulations to Danny Angel making his 50th appearance of the season today. Spot on. He is Mr. Consistent. He's never kind of a 6, or he's always between a 7 and an 8, which is always good. He tunes out performances and he scores us a rare goal, which is good because you want your fullbacks to do that. And he's got a great left foot on him as well. So hopefully Town can get a good win today, and maybe Danny Andrew can get himself a goal. Hiya, Niall. Good afternoon, mate. Are you back in a win for the Cods? Just put a thumbs up if you can see and hear me okay, guys. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Fleetwood. Positive mindset, and hopefully in the season, the highest we can go today is 14th if Crew do not win. And the lowest we can go is 15th, where we are now, which we've got a lot of rebuilding to do in the summer, but I'm actually happy that the season's ending now. I've enjoyed this season more than I thought I would, but it's time to rebuild and go again next year. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck to Portsmouth. Hiya, Cardiff City fan. 5-2-1. All put up for the action. Martin Tyler is football. It's football day indeed. You know it, mate. You know it. I tell you something. What would make my day today is hitting 625 subscribers, because I've been stuck on 6,240 for like nearly 2 weeks. And I'd love it if we can get to, I think we're only 7 off or something like that. So if you know anyone, you know what to do, guys. Hiya all. You're right, Luke. Thanks for tuning in. Good. Well done on the winning the league. Congratulations, mate. Ridgeway Rovers TV. Hiya, pal. Welcome to the stream. Hiya, everyone. You're right. Jordan Taylor, best luck for the last stream of the season, Nappers. That goes for dinner dart fruit, surely. At the end of the stream, we will be opening a can. I can assure you. Do not worry. We'll stay on for a bit longer, and I'll have a tinny at the end of the stream as we go through the end of season stuff. So yeah, I've got it on ice ready. Hiya, Tony. Always a bit sad in the last thing. I always think that, Tony. I seen to my mum and my dad I seen to my dad yesterday. I went. I know I've been asking for the season to end for the last 8 months, really. And I'm a bit sad that it's over, But the good thing is I've got games to come. So we've got playoff streams to come. We've got playoff predictions tomorrow. We did our table predictions back in August. We're reacting to them, and then we've got the top 10 managers of the year, and then we've got playoff predictions all this week. So get subscribed, guys. It would really help me out if you could subscribe. You better bring me one at the end of the game, the end of the stream. Ipswich 1, Fleetwood Town 2. I love the confidence, Josh. I'd love that if that happens, and it'd be great to end with a win. Ipswich Town fan here. Love the enthusiasm. 0-0 probably. Thank you, mate, for the commenting. I can't disagree, really. Both sides love a 0-0. By the way, Ipswich have kept 19 clean sheets this season. Fleetwood have kept 16 or 17. So Ipswich love a 0-0. And yeah, it's quite mad, that. Hi, Ben. Do you reckon the underdogs can get to the Prem? Keep up the good work. I'd love it. I'd love it if Barnsley went up. What Barnsley have done this season, this team that they've got, the front three they've got, the manager they've got, the fans that they've got, I'd love it if they did it. I think they'll beat Swansea over 2 legs. I do. It's just all about kind of the mindset. And Swansea will be maybe a little bit gutted that they're in the playoffs. Barnes are just buzzing to be there, aren't they? So congratulations. Morning. Coyle to lift the trophy. Go on, Louis Coyle. He deserves it. I bet you are. I bet you are. Leave your score predictions down below. We're going to go through the lineups shortly. So hopefully that this is a lineup that can get a win. And as always, we put it in position order. Now, your Fleetwood Town team in goal, Alex Cairns, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Consistent, a back four of Andrew, Connolly, Hill and Burns. Wes Burns, it could be his final game for the club. We wish him well if that is the case. Callum Connolly could also end his loan spell. He's been on loan at Fleetwood Town for 18 months now. And again, it could be his last spell at the club. His contract to Everton does run out in the summer. Will we see him in the Fleetwood Town shirt next year? James Hill also in the back four. He is attracting interest from Premier League and Championship clubs, as well as Scottish Premier League clubs as well. The fee estimated to be around £1 million for the young centre-half. And Danny Andrew at left-back makes his 50th Fleetwood Town appearance this season. And in the midfield three, the reliable Jordan Rossiter again had a good season since coming back from injury. Sam Finley also makes up the midfield. And Howson Biggins plays his 4th 90-minute game in a row. Can he help Fleetwood on course for a victory? Jed Garner also comes into the side after his goal last weekend. He's got 3 goals for the season now. He's looking to hit that 4. He was on target when the sides met back in March at Highbury in a Fleetwood Town 2-0 win. Cal Bissell is Fleetwood Town's top goal scorer in 2021 with 4 league goals, 1 from the penalty spot. He'll be looking to make that 5. His parent club Rotherham did get relegated yesterday. Will that make an effect on his new contract? And Barry Mackay, another loanee that we could see the back of today. And the substitutes for Fleetwood are Joel Coleman, Glenn Whelan, Josh Morris, Nathan Sharon, Barry Bagley, Harrison Holgate and Shaden Morris. What are we thinking, guys? Let me know down below. Are the Town going to get a win? Your Ipswich team is David Cornell, Chambers, Wolfenden, Mark McGuinness, Miles Kenlock, Dazelle, Brian Flynn Downs. Again, he was attracting interest from Crystal Palace in the summer. Dobra, Troy Parrott, Guion Edwards, and of course, James Norwood, the Ipswich Town's top goal scorer with 8 league goals. He's suddenly starting to score a few goals of late. Subscribe. Yeah, we'll do. Hello, Nappers. You're right. We'll have about 4 players left for next season. When you look at that squad, Cairns will be here next year. Andrew will be here. Rossiter will be here. Finley, I hope, will be here. So of that, you think 3 of the 11 will be here next year, possibly. But I can see Conley not being here, gutting. Hill not being here, devastating. Mackay not being here, you know, a bit of a loss. Burns not being here, good bit of business. But, you know, I think the problem is Wes Burns, we're letting him go on a free again instead of getting a fee. You know, one of our better attacking players. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of Wes. I like him as a guy. I think he's an okay player. I think there's better than him available, but I think he's one of our better players. It doesn't say a lot, unfortunately, this year. You know, he's not scored, I think, in 10 or 11 games. He's got 4 goals, 2 assists all season. You know, you look at Hunter, I think Hunter's a better player. I know his attitude might have been wrong at Fleetwood. You know, we let him go. You know, Madden, we got a fee from Madden at least. Let Evans go on cheap as well. So, you know, we've got to secure these contracts and we've got to be more shrewd. And, you know, when we let Bawley go on a free, McLaughlin go on a free, Bell, we got a bit of a fee for him. So, it's going to be interesting. Grayson will bring a load of old Blackpool rejects. He'll bring a few players in that he's played with. I was looking through the Blackpool team before, and I don't think any that he signed at Blackpool will come. I was thinking Liam Feeney, because if he wants to play a back 3, but while he signed a 35-year-old thingy. Over 1 goal in each League One game today, 14-1. I like that, Michael. I've got Oxford against Burton, is it? Over 2.5 goals. Hull against Charlton over 2.5 goals, Portsmouth to win, MK Dons to win, and there's another team to win. I can't remember the other team to win. But that's like, I think it's 14-1. Should we read into Camps and Batty not being in the squad? Now, I was just thinking this. Camps hasn't been in the squad due to his injury. His shoulder got indicated, dislocated. And I think that's why he's out. But I believe Camps will leave in the summer. I don't think he's happy here with the club. You can see that in his kind of performance style. Batty, I'm a bit worried about because there's interest. And he didn't go off injured or anything. You say they're both subject to interest, not wanting to get an injury, But if it's the same with Hill's playing, but is it because we've got no one else left? You look at the bench, it is very weak. You looked at the bench in the season, we had Coots, Duffy, Evans, Mackay was on there as well. And the bench, is full of Whelan, Josh Morris, Sharon, Bagley, Holgate, and Shaden Morris. It is not the strongest, unfortunately. But, up the cards. You all right, pal? Hello, Mr. Codman. Ben, give a shout to Tracy and Tash. Yeah, good luck. We'll have about 4 players left, I know. Do you think Sunderland will win today? I do. That was the other team I think Sunderland to win. I'm not sure, though. Don't hold me on that. And the teams are just coming out now. It is Ipswich Town against Fleetwood at Portman Road. Ipswich in full blue. We'll just go through their team again. David Cornell, Miles Kenlock, Mark McGuinness, Luke Wolfenden, Luke Chambers, Andy Giselle, Flynn Downs, and Armando Dobbo, Troy Parrott, Dion Edwards, James Norwood, Thomas Howley. The goalkeeper who was playing against Fleetwood early in the season is on the bench. It looks to be a 4-2-3-1. Dobber on the left, Parrott in behind, who was on loan from Tottenham. Edwards on the right, Norwood up front, Giselle and Downs as a midfield two. How will that get on? It's going to be interesting. If you have made a few changes. Hiya, Jamie. Yes, I would like to be, mate. I've been so busy. Thanks for coming on, Jamie. I would love to be involved in the new supporter club. It looks very, very good. The Fleetwood team 4-3-3. It looks maybe Andrew Connolly Hill. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it as it's back three. Andrew Connolly and Hills are back three. Mackay on the left, Finley, Roster, Biggins, Burns on the right, Vassell and Garner. Yeah, I can actually see that now. Andrew on the left-hand side of the back three. Mackay bombing on the left, Burns. So you've got two very attacking full-backs, but you're asking them to come back a lot, which could leave gaps to the likes of Norwood, Parrott and Dobra, because you've got a good side that will hurt you. Hopefully a win. If we win today, we actually equal our first season tally in League One when we got 63 points. We were on 60 points now. So a win would level that. And on that season, we did win on the final day with a 2-1 win over Port Vale. Josh Morris actually scored that day, who's on the bench for the Cod Army this afternoon. Fleetwood Town won at Portman Road last year by a 0-0 at Ched Evans' first half strike. Sealed 3 points just 2 weeks before the country went into a national lockdown. And I believe Fleetwood Town would have gone on to bigger and better things that season. There were 12 games unbeaten with 6 wins, 6 draws, playing Sunderland and Portsmouth twice, Peterborough, Ipswich, Wickham, Coventry, even Bristol Rovers, who missed a penalty in the last minute. Fleetwood Town were getting results against the better sides and were going away from home and keeping clean sheets. And Ipswich never really put up a fight that day. There was huge protests after the game from the Ipswich Town faithful. And Fleetwood Town are out led by captain Callum Connolly, who's also had a spell at Ipswich Town. And the versatile defender or midfielder, as you like. It'd be interesting to see he goes in the summer, as the players go for a light, quick warm-up before the games start. And Alex Cairns in a yellow number today goes towards his goal. And hopefully it is a victory for the Town. Let me know your score predictions down below. Let me know who your team play as well. Very interested to find that out. And make sure to get Gogsy on. I'd love to see him reacting to League One. Well, hopefully in the summer, we've got a few Euro. I'm going to do it the odd kind of not Euro watch-along maybe, but we'll see how we go. John Busby's this afternoon's referee. He was the referee who made a vital error last week against Peterborough against Lincoln. Smodix went down dramatically and he gave it as a foul. And very surprised that he's refereeing us today. Chambers, the two captains shake hands. And it's going to be Fleetwood Town that kick off. They're kicking towards the left-hand side first. The last time we played Ipswich, we were kicking towards the right. And if we were in there today, it would be over 15,000 Town fans in. They're a very well-supported team. And Paul Cook hasn't got them playing just yet, but I believe with his transfer infrastructure and the way he wants to get them to play, I believe that he will get them playing and get them on the right foot. And Fleetwood Town have got us underway here at Portman Road, and we'll have updates live. Match day 46 on Fleetwood Town. I've bombed it down the pitch already. A ball comes into the box, headed away by the Ipswich Town man. But already Fleetwood Town on the front foot. Danny Andy will try and get in towards Carvacell, who's on loan from Rotherham. He's, obviously a striker, not really hit form at Fleetwood. He scored, 4 goals, which is our top goal scorer. We've only Fleetwood Town and Ipswich are the lowest goal scorers in 2021, only scoring 20 goals each. So they are low scorers, but they don't concede many. Fleetwood Town have conceded less than a goal a game, pretty much a goal a game. Sorry, Ipswich have conceded a goal a game pretty much as well. So they're one of those sides that they just need a goal scorer back in the side, and then they'll be pushing up for the top 6 or top 10 in Fleetwood's case. Ipswich are 9th in the league on 66 points. They could go as low as Crewe today in 15th. 14th. They can't move any higher than 9th. But again, a disappointing season for the Tractor Boys. That again, not scoring enough goals. And Fleetwood will switch the play over to Gerard Garner, who's just signed a new deal. And Burns again. Sam Finley will pick up the pieces. It's a nice trying ball. He'll try and get Burns on the overlap. Burns gets in, he just can't keep it in play. And Burns has shipped over the wires on the far side and he's injured himself. Or has he? No, he hasn't. He's up. But Burns, he bombed down the right-hand side and behind the goal there's some netting and some poles and he tripped over the pole. He was running that quick. And but Fleetwood Town have had the majority of the ball in the first minute and 50 seconds. And David Cornell, who won promotion, slips on his kick. He won promotion with Northampton from League 2 last year. Winning 4-0 in the final. Ipswich get the ball down the right-hand side. They put a ball in. And Gian Edwards will try and keep that in play. He has done. He's going to run it. Danny Andy will try and cut inside. Again, left and right. Pulls across. Scrambled. Ipswich has scored. What a start for the Tractor Boys. 2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. I said Ipswich don't score many goals. Or Fleetwood in that fact. But it's Ipswich who shot the brighter. It's 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. And it's the Tractor Boys who strike first. It was good work by Dobra. Dobra cuts inside. Andrew just can't get near him. He does really well there, Dobra. And it's in the foot of James Norwood. He gives goal scorers the chances. He was linked to Fleetwood in the summer. A good mate of Joey Barton's. The former Tranmere frontman scores his 9th goal of the season. And on 2 minutes, Ipswich Town lead at Portman Road. Fleetwood peg back. 1-0. Oh. I hate football. And I said I was going to miss this. Oh. I love them, really. But Norwood on 2 minutes. And Fleetwood Town have it all to do. Already pressing the Fleetwood Town back line is James Norwood. Fleetwood Town playing left to right. Scotland versus England on the gogs. If you want me on, I'd go on. Vassell will try and hold it up against Wolfenden. And Vassell's come out the better there. He's won a free kick for his side. Cheers, pal. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be interesting to see how Fleetwood Town react. Obviously, in a game that doesn't really matter, but we would like to go out scoring a few goals. A long throw by Hill. Hill into the box. Conley will leap. Conley also scored against Ipswich Town last time out. That was his last goal for Fleetwood. That was also from a Hill long throw in. This time, it's not going to quite work. And Fleetwood Town have forced ball all the way back to Alex Kenneth. No, Stephen, I don't really care, mate. Got nothing to play for, pal. I'm just enjoying streaming and watching the game. Unlike some, I don't celebrate when my team's not done anything yet. Andrew, I'll try and play down the line. Can't quite do that. And he's going to be blocked off, and Ipswich Town will have a throw-in. 5 gone. The first goal of League One was scored by the Tractor Boys. It was the 21st goal of 2021. So it makes Town the lowest goal scorers this year. It just tells you where Fleetwood Town need to improve. When you lose 2 seasoned pros in Ched Evans and Paddy Madden and even Paul Coos in midfield, and, you know, Camp stopped scoring. He got, 1 goal in 30 games. And Ipswich on the overlap, and Ipswich Town could be in. Again, good block by the Fleetwood Town man. I think it was Garner who tracks back to do the dirty work, which is always nice to see. And Ipswich will have a throw-in, making movements, and that's going to be forced out of play. Fleetwood Town will have a throw-in and a chance to build up. Is that Mr. that? No, it's Paul Cook now. He actually got sacked after 2 straight wins. It's mad. New owners came in. So it's going to be interesting to see how it strengthens in the summer. I believe they will go again and back Paul Cook. And, you know, had no clue Camps was still a professional keeper. Don't know how. He's awful, isn't he? I don't know how he was a championship goalkeeper up until, this season. He was good, 15 years ago. It's a long ball, and he was in again. Norwood. Oh, he's just pulled maybe his hamstring there. He's got in the goal. And Alex Cairns was alert when he comes out and gets on it. Norwood's back moving again. But again, he's playing far too easily. And, just do the space between the back 3, really. Finding the gaps. And Norwood will run into them all day. Burns are going to bomb down that right-hand side. It's a good tackle by the Ipswich Town man. 7 on the clock. Flynn Downs, who attracted Premier League and Championship interest in the summer. Crystal Palace was rumoured for a £3.5 million fee. The bright youngster, still at Ipswich, still in their starting 11, and still playing a game of football. Again, Ipswich Town just playing Fleetwood Town, getting back into the shape. It does look a back 4 out of possession, a 4-2-3-1 out of possession, but can also go to a back 3 as well. And Ipswich have made the overlap. It's too easy. A ball comes into the box away by Connolly. Mackay will come, and Connolly will look for the pass. He gives it away cheaply there. And Downs will pick up the ball. It's going to be with, again, with Dizelle. He tries to play a 3 ball, but Alex Cairns will read it. But again, Ipswich Town starting the better. They just got it on strings. Flynn's, Dizelle, just finding, Dobro and Norwood too easily. And Fleetwood Town giving the ball away. Connolly normally so reliable and consistent on the ball. It was a poor giveaway from him. And Fleetwood Town just need to wake up. Yeah, they're not on holiday just yet. You think that, we're just... Yeah. Now 6 Wigan corners. Wow. When we beat them 1-0 last season, he pushed an iffy shot into his own net. He almost went through me as if it was a ghost. Honestly, he's so bad. I don't get how he's a goalkeeper. He was good when he was at Forest 10 years ago, but that's about it. But yeah, he's got so many clubs, hasn't he? Again, another overlap. Hill will get on to that. Hill has won the duel, but then Hill has lost it. Edwards in. Edwards, 2-0. I think it's Edwards who scored. Hill again bullied. And it started up 2-0. Never mind the end of the season party. It's a disaster waiting to happen. It's 2-0 to Ipswich. So really good work. Hill there. He gets on the ball. He just gets bullied. He gets taken off, and Hill shaking off the ball too easily. Cairns comes out. They put it under the legs of Alex Cairns. And it's 2-0 to the Tractor Boys. Oh, Lord. Oh, I am going to miss you, lads. I'm going to miss you. Oh, it's Ipswich Town 2. Fleetwood Town 0. Ipswich Town. Starting the better. Paul Cook. Put fire in the bellies. And on 9 minutes, we've already had 2 goals. Not to the right side. It's Ipswich Town 2. Fleetwood Town 0. What an awful, awful start. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable, lads. You couldn't just give me an end of the season nice send-off, could you? But, oh well. Got it all to do. Vassell load up the ball, gives it away. And it was Guion Edwards with the goal. And it was a good finish, to be fair, but Hill, you'd be looking at him to do better there. You think about it, but Edwards, finishes it well. He gets in behind. Hill's a young defender. He'll make mistakes. He'll live and learn. But again, bullied Edwards 2-0. It's like we've gone to Benidorm already. Like, at this rate, I wouldn't even take them to Blackpool. They've been that bad. But again, it's just nice to see goals, to be fair. Ipswich Town 2, Fleetwood Town 0. My predictions out the window, 1-0 Fleetwood. This is why I'm never positive about Fleetwood results, because this happens. Ipswich Town could be in again, Ken. This could end about 6-0, This could end 6-0. I'm telling you something. This could end 6-0. Honestly. If you could like the stream, guys, that'd be appreciated. Let's try and get to 20 likes. And Alex Ken's long punt headed off the head of Wolfenden. And again, Mackay will pick up the pieces. And not the best balls, really, from the goalkeeper. Fleetwood Town will hold the ball up again. This is not going well. Yeah. It's like they've not been in training all week. That's been the worst. That's like the worst thing I could say about them. But anyway. Oh, Fleetwood Town going to win 3-2. GG, cheers, Brooklyn. Appreciate that, mate. Give me strength. Honestly, MJ, it's awful at the moment. Hopefully, we can come back. That's all I'm going to say. And a long ball over the top. Vassell could be in. Vassell holds it up, pulls across, nice. Biggins in. Goes down, not going to get anything. But again, another long ball. Oh, how it's attractive. Grayson's got to play long ball like I said he would. A long punt. Vassell in, he does well. Up against Chambers, back heel. But Biggins just couldn't quite get the muscle. Couldn't quite get his body in front of the back two. But again, it's a good run by Vassell, good run by Biggins, a bit more positive. And on 12 minutes, Fleetwood Town, not really creating a chance to test the goalkeeper, but again, trying getting over in the overlap. And Andrew just puts out a play, tries to touch it, but a heavy touch under the pressure of Dobra. And it's going to be a throw. Too early, 5 goals of shocked Fleetwood. Chambers, back for Downs. Through the middle. It's a nice pass. Dizel now got the ball. Out to Dobra on this left-hand side. Flynn Downs for the hosts. Will switch the play. It's a delightful ball. Get the ball in. And Fleetwood Town are cut open again. This could honestly be very ugly. I'm telling you that now. And Fleetwood Town coming again. Biggin, Burns, fouled. Good tackle. Honestly. Cheers, pal, for noticing that. I'll sort it now. It's coming again into the box. Norwood corner. There we go, sorted. Thank you. What's happening? Ipswich never score. Ipswich and Fleetwood are the lowest goal scorers in the league. They scored 20 before today. We scored 20. We both can't score goals. Ipswich didn't score for 7 games. And now we rock up, right? They beat Swindon, I get that. We rock up, they beat us. Simple as that. Edwards is down. How are you doing apart from the score? I'm very good, Subotic. How are you, mate? Ipswich fan, Ipswich vlogger. Go and drop him a sub. I just got in bed 2-0 down. That's a tall order to come back from with 3 goals. Roy, we haven't scored 3 goals all season. Our top goal scorer, right, in 2021 has 4 goals. Garner has 3. Then it's like Conley on 2. Then Burns has got 2 or 3. which, to be fair, doubled his tally from, he didn't score in the first half of the season. Other than that, we scored 20 goals. That is so bad. I can't. Oh, it's awful. So bad. Langer's got 9 since January. Langer's got nearly 50% of the goals that Fleetwood Town have scored. It's ridiculous. I'm not blaming Grayson, but we need a clear out. That squad, Cairn stay, Andrew stay, Hillard keep, if I could, Conley keep. Burns, if he wants to go, he can go. But maybe give him a year. I don't know. Ross to keep. Finley keep. Biggins, I'd get rid, if I'm honest with you. Garner, keep around the 13th. Vassell, I'll drive him home, and I don't have a driving licence. But I actually pay for my taxi. Mackay, I'd let him go. Coleman let go. Whelan let go. Morris let go. Sherrin let go. Bagley keep around the odd time playing. Holgate keep around the squad. Shaden Morris keep around the squad. So, it just tells you where this squad is. You don't know where goals are going to come from. It's worrying. Biggins will pick up the ball. Garner will pick up the ball. Loses it. I think she'll try and play down the line. Good press by Garner. He's one of the throws. Probably the only thing we're going to win today. Let's be honest. Throwing on this far side. Where's Burns now for Fleetwood? And out again. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's a roll as if we get the ball, we give it away. We get the ball, we give it away. We get the ball, we give it away. It's simple as that. It's annoying, frustrating. But I don't get why kick off so early. But he gets out of the misery of watching Fleetwood earlier on. So I'll take it. Who likes early kickoffs? Let me know in the chat, because I don't. 70 minutes gone. The game's kind of settled into kind of, we know Ipswich are going to win. We know we've lost. That's kind of the way it's gone. Fleetwood Town had a good defensive record until later. Assuming you want Poulter to win the playoffs, Ben. Oxford 1-up, so pumping miss out as it stands. Wow. Big goal in the playoffs. Like, Carl Robinson's a very good manager. I know you like him, Tony. I want Porter to get in personally, but Porter or Oxford, one of those. Or Charlton. I don't want to go to Charlton next year. So if Porter, I'd like Porter to go up, but I wouldn't mind not going to Oxford or Charlton next year. Put it that way. Have we not scored? Well, how have we only conceded 2 as it stands? That's what I'm thinking. That's the difference. A long punt over the top. Marcel. Mackay into the box. Mackay shoots. Straight at Cornell. But Fleetwood Town win the ball again. Fast approach. Vassell lays it off to Mackay. Does well. Splits the defenders. Mackay into the box. Poor shot, really, straight at the goalkeeper. But we've had a shot. 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 Get in, boys. We've had a shot on target. Season starts here. We've only got about 75 minutes of it left, but the season started. We've had a shot on target. Do you reckon Josephine is the one to take Bristol Rovers back up? Yeah, I don't know. Depends who he brings in. And I like the way you've latched on to Josephine, by the way, Katie. That's superb stuff. That's his new nickname that Tony started that I like. Finlay puts the ball in. And again, it was Wolfenden, a big man at the back for Ipswich, that cuts it out. Vassell tried to make the run, just can't quite do it. But Fleetwood Town are having the ball early on, and Burns will get past his man. Again, we'll cut back. Garner, Finlay in support, back out to Wes Burns. Howson Biggins now. Callum Connolly leaping from defence. Out to Danny Andrew. Andrew into the run of Barry Mackay. Mackay into Howson Biggins. Biggins forced back. He'll go into Hill. It's an overhit pass. He'll go into Burns, and Hill again. Again, misunderstand between Hill and Burns. One of them has to go for it. I think Instagram could be in again. Dizelle into the box. Hill, what a challenge. Makes up for it. Again, poor again. Biggins with a poor pass. And then Burns. And Hill with a lack of communication. Hill should be demanding that. Oh, Burns. Again, it allowed it just to get in, but Hill, back like a true defender, gets back. wins the ball. Good defending by the young 19-year-old defender. Tilts, goal. Wigan are flying. Do you reckon Grayson's managed to get us relegated next season? Well, my dad keeps saying, well, if Grayson doesn't do well, he'll get sacked. Otherwise, he'll do well and do his 3 years. And he was like, well, we shouldn't have given him a 3-year deal in the first place. It's like giving, I don't know. It's like giving a diabetic a £5 to go and spend it in Pick a Mix shop. Like, it just shouldn't happen, you know. Like, you know. But anyway, 20 on the clock. It's 2-0. 70 minutes to go. We're counting down towards full time. Flappy Camp had it again. Flap, flap, flap. Ipswich Town on the ball again. From defence, gives it away. And Mackay was ready to Vassell. Vassell can't make the run. Good couple of 1-2s there by the Ipswich Town man. And again, it's going to be a foul, says the referee. I'm not going to miss these referees, put it that way. Ipswich Town have a free kick on 21 minutes. 2-0 up. Sticking the momentum out of the game, really. Unfortunately. Downs wanting the ball. Ipswich Town coming again. Downs now. Under pressure by Biggins. Downs forced home into Wolfenden. Flynn Downs now. Over the top by Flynn Downs. Conley there to meet it. He's put out a play. It's going to be a throw-in to Ipswich Town. It could take Ipswich Town on to 69 points. 9 points above Fleetwood. A win for Fleetwood would obviously take us 3 points behind Ipswich, but that looks unlikely today. Ipswich Town, we've beaten them twice. They've beaten us once. They beat us 1-0 back at Highbury in October last year. Downs now. Now with the run of Parrott. Troy Parrott, who's on loan from Tottenham, had an unsuccessful loan spell at Millwall last season. It's coming again, flying through the midfield. They've got it on this left-hand side now. Downs. With the run of Dizelle. Again, they play to the line. It's a good block by Burns. Going to come again. Norwood will strike. It's blocked by the foot of James Hill. And Conley will charge out. Danny Andrew now for Fleetwood. Finlay. Sam Finlay again. Keeps the ball under a bit of pressure. Into the feet of Vassell. Good control. And again, an overhit ball by Wes Burns to try and get House and Biggins in. When House and Biggins has been your main sort of threat, that's when you start to worry. Hill will win the header. Can Fleetwood win the seconds? Yes, they can in Sam Finlay. Out with Danny Andrew. Finlay again. He's got Mackay for company. Danny Andrew, he's gone into him. Mackay's got no one around him. He's going to go onto the halfway line in Sam Finlay. Finlay with a nice little dink over the top. Garner can be in. Garner got a little bit of room now. Looks up. Got Mackay for company on an overlap. Mackay looking to cut in. Will he go on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side? He goes inside, outside. Puts it on the out of the box to Biggins. Finlay now. Looking up. Ipswich Town back in a good defensive shape. Burns. Burns past his man. Does well there, Burns. Burns past his man again into the box. Burns drives across. Garner will miss it. Ross are in there again. I think he's trying to just miss the ball. But again, a good ball in by Burns. Garner can't quite latch onto it. He just couldn't quite fall. Quite sweetly to Jordan Roster, but much better by Town. Ipswich Town got into a shape. Break us down. They say. And Burns into the box. Garner just missed it. If he gets a touch on it and he gets a clean connection, it's 1-0. Sorry, 2-1, sorry. Forget the 2 goals, it's 1-0. That's what it would be. If he took the... Ipswich Town are actually winning the game. Mate, just play Fleetwood if you need a win. Simple as that. Oh my God, 1-0 Accrington. Wow, that wasn't meant to happen. Portsmouth. Now it would be Portsmouth are 8th in the league. Wow. Still got it all to do. Oxford, as it stands, would be in the playoffs. So it would be Blackpool against Oxford and Lincoln against Sunderland. As it stands, the game will be covered as Lincoln against Sunderland. Giselle on an overlap. Ball comes in, pass burns, cross comes into the box. It was not great, and Hill can launch it away. Vassell on his own. He's done really well to hold that up, Vassell. Vassell round company. He's got 3 men round him. He eventually gets nicked. Players need to get up and support him. Fleetwood Town are 2-0 down. They're not 0-0. Got nothing to hold on for. Fly bodies forward. Forget about it. Forget what the manager said about being defensively solid. That's gone out the window. And again, good movement by... Oh, awful. Chambers tries to get a ball in from the left-hand side. He goes over everyone, and will go out for a throw into Fleetwood. I can't believe it. I can't believe it about Portsmouth. Hill with a throw-in now. Come on, Fleetwood. Let's get a win. Come on, let's win the game 3-2. End the season well. But that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Unfortunately now. If he's retained the ball, Chambers again. Bombing forward. He's got overlaps with him. Chambers into the box. Dobra. Got options left and right. Chambers again. Under pressure by Mackay. Mackay sticks a leg at it. And Chambers gets past Mackay. Mackay does well defensively. Mackay will hold the ball up. Mackay waiting for runners. He's going to try and just launch it down the play. Mackay's done well there to find a pass. Finlay. And then it's hit off. Finlay into Biggins, and it'll go out for a throw into Ipswich. How are your team doing, guys? Let me know in the chat down below. I'm very interested to know. And Paul Cook on the sideline. Paul Cook, legendary interviews where his voice always breaks. But again, if he, with a win today, they only look, 5 points off the playoffs, which doesn't reflect Ipswich's season being 5 points off the playoffs. It seems more than that. And they feel like they've got a gap to make up. Can Blues get playoffs next season? I don't think so, mate. I think maybe mid-table. Maybe give it a couple more years, Paul. But I'm guessing you're happy with Lee Bowyer. 18 to go before half-time. Flynn down on the ball and retest by Finlay. Finlay's done really well. He gives it into Biggins. Biggins will just look it up. Will slow the ball down and will go back into his flatmate Alex Cairns. James Hill now. Danny Andrew on the ball. Andrew's got options in front of him. He goes into Mackay. Mackay flicked it past his man. Like that from you. He's gone past Chambers too easily there. And again, gives the ball away. Is that going to be a free kick? Yeah, free kick to Fleetwood. Our players are on holiday by the looks of things. It doesn't really matter, mate. But like I say, it's going to be interesting. I hope we do our business quite early. But give them a break. They come back next month, at the end of June, start of July. Give them, 2 months off. We go again. And with a rejuvenated squad, I can't wait to see the retain list. A switch of the ball, which is nice. We were garbage against League One club Wycombe, but I couldn't care less. Sometimes how bad we've been this season. I haven't won 6 points against any team, I don't think. If you've seen again, breakthrough! 3-0. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's Troy Parrott, the man on loan from Tottenham. And he gets Ipswich Town third on 28.5 minutes. It's Ipswich Town 3. Fleetwood Town 0. Oh, you just have to laugh. I'll come back to your comment in a minute. Again, a long ball by Ipswich. He splits the back four again. Connolly and Hill in no man's land. And I tell you what, I think it's Norwood with the through ball. That is filthy. By that man, he's already got a goal. He's added an assist to his tally. He threads it through to Troy Parrott. Parrott looks up and puts it on the far side of Alex Cairns' goal. It's a great finish on 28 minutes. It's Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 0. Oh, unbelievable. And Fleetwood have it. I say all to do. We're not going to do anything, are we? Come on. Fleetwood got the ball again. Andrew looks up into the box. Shoot, Danny. Andrew puts it across. He's giving it away. Oh, he should have just shot. But I guess hindsight's the greatest thing. Andrew picks up the ball and loses it. And here come Ipswich. Ben, I need one Fleetwood for Ben, I need one Fleetwood goal, do you mean? Luke, we're not going to score, I don't think, unless it's a good consolation. He's absolutely off. By the way, I got up at 8 a.m. to watch this. 8 a.m. to prepare all my stats, prepare all, the lists to watch this. Send me back to sleep, lads. Send me back to... Well, they are the way they're playing. Boring. Why can't we play like this all season? I know, man. I've just said you'd be 5 points off the playoffs as it stands, but it feels more than that for Ipswich, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't feel like Ipswich have had a 5 point off the season playoffs. It feels like it's been kind of more like 15. No, but I bet it's been infuriating as an Ipswich fan. I'm going to go through my bet at half time. What's going on, Ben? Just saw the score was out on a walk there. Awful, Niall. They started bright. They scored 2 goals early on. We had a lot of the ball, and our back four fall to sleep, and all of a sudden we're 3-0 down again. So, I said it before, we could end 6 or 7-0. You're down next season if you don't get rid of Simon. All I'm saying, lads, all I'm saying, I told you we'd start off well and we'd end like this. But we've got to give Simon, thanks for coming in, Morgan. I appreciate that. We've got to give him a chance to build his squad and fit how he wants. Vassell, a long put up the pitch. Mackay, foul, no. Andrew, Finlay, Mackay. Good ball. Vassell. Come on. Oh, we give it away. Right. Every time we make 5 or more passes, we're going to relay. But if you're coming forward, it's 3 on 4. They're breaking forward. Giselle. Oh, lovely tackle. Jordan Ross. They still got it. No, it's in. Parry's in. Good save. Cairns. It's a free kick to which they allowed the play on, but it didn't go on for 6 seconds. And Troy Parrott could have had number 4. Again, Rossi with a good tackle there. And Hill follows up. Ken spreads himself. It's a good save. He could have had Blackpool down if he hadn't been sacked. I get that, Morgan, but we've got to give him time to rebuild his squad, haven't we? It would have been a complete embarrassment, We lost 5-2 to Burton, and he said, it wasn't a 5-2 game. Like, I don't mind Grayson, but, I'm not going to say any more at the moment until we concede number 4. If you could subscribe to the channel, guys, if you've not already, any help would be appreciated. We're trying to get to, if you get to 6,250 by the end of today, that'll help me out. We're 7 away. Any spare accounts, any family, any friends, that'll help me out a lot. How you doing, Morgan? How are Rochdale doing? I hope you lose because I've got you on it against my bet. Go again next season, building time for Grayson, pal. Aye, absolutely. What do you think of Warnock, by the way? I love Warnock, me. Right. Andrew, on the ball. Finlay, nice flick. Rossiter, fouled. No. She's coming again. Right decision, to be fair. Dobra, good tackle by Mackay. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh. We've won a throw, guys. We've won a throw. Be happy. Be positive. There's always reasons to be positive when you get a throw. Ipswich now with a throw. 12 minutes to go before half-time. And yes, you are reading the score correctly. It's Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 0. Don't matter we lose or win mathematically. We're gone. But you're good, mate. I'm chilled. Good lad. Hopefully you come back, mate. 7 years in League One. Not a bad achievement for a club like Rochdale who hardly spend. But I said I'm reacting to my pictures yesterday from earlier this season, and I predicted what would happen to Rochdale. Losing Camps and Henderson. When you lose 30 goals, Henderson would always get you near 20, and Camps would always get you near 10. So, it's not bad. Mackay, won by Chambers, a good challenge. Mackay too lightweight. Again, Fleetwood Town are just backing off. Fleetwood are losing. Fleetwood are losing. And Fleetwood are a long punt over the top. Garner, he's got Vassell with him. Vassell! Oh my God, he's taking a touch too many. Big ends deflected wide. This is what I mean. Oh my Lord. I need therapy after what. I think this is the best thing about these streams because this is therapy. Good run by Jed Garner. He lays it on a plate for Vassell, he takes a wrong touch. He should have taken it with his kind of his foot forward instead of taking it backwards. Then he has to always cut himself and his body's in the wrong position. We've got a corner though. Hey, there's reasons to be happy. We've got a corner. We've got a corner. George at Bloomfield Road today. It's going to be a corner. Taken short. Mackay. Garner. Good overlap. Andrew into the box. Andrew cuts in. Andrew, what a save by Cornell. Still not clear in the box. Garner pulls it across. Ball in by Mackay. Hill there. Heads it well wide. Just couldn't quite get a clean connection at goal. Always heading the wrong way. But again, good strike by Andrew. It says a lot when Danny Andrew can strike the ball the best at the club. And he's our left back. I said we're 20th or below. I said League 2 by Christmas. I'm not back in Brian anymore. Yeah, I get that. Who would you have instead? Keith Hill? True, there's half the players are not good enough. Tell me out of these 11, James, who you do not think are good enough, by the way. And I'll see if I agree or not. Luke, congratulations, by the way, to Luke. His team Derby yesterday won the FA Cup final or the Champions League final because that's the way the fans and the team were celebrating after the game. So I assume that they'd won something. Grayson out, Matt Kalami says. Harsh. I'm not his biggest fan, but you've got to let him rebuild, aren't you? Get Big John. We've had him before, Katie. I think we did well at Fleetwood, to be fair. But that was when we were in the mud. And great, he always does better at teams that are in the mud, barring down south. He always does well up north. You know, did well at Chesterfield, did well at Carlisle, did well at Fleetwood, did well at Oldham, but didn't do well at Swindon, did he? He didn't do quite well at Wigan, to be fair. But anyway, 8.5 minutes to go. It's 3-0, and game set and match in this one. Now in double corners for Wigan. Wow. It could have been the John Sheridan Derby. Both managed to be managed by John Sheridan. Yeah, Hillies didn't do well at Bolton or Tranmere. I know he's got into the playoffs, but that squad should be doing so much better. A long flick over the top. I think Jushan could be in again. Hill deals with it. No nonsense. Done well there. Just puts out a play. He could have overplayed it, lost the ball again, and it could have been 4-0, which you don't want to do. I think Grayson's message will be at half time. Yeah, of course. You know, don't let him get you any more goals. You know, be simple as that. You know, just keep it at 3-0, keep it respectable, go win the second half. You've got 45 minutes left. Play for your contract or play for your... Because let's be honest, I bet Morris has got his contract sorted somewhere else. Mackay will have his contract sorted somewhere else. A lot of contracts will be sorted already, you know. Good press by Fleetwood. In the end, Biggins will win it, and it's a free kick to the Tractor Boys. Bo probably won't give him a warm welcome. Grayson out by any chance. Joey needs a job after today. Stephen, I don't like Grayson, but he needs a chance to rebuild the squad. You know, I didn't really want him on a 3-year deal. I don't want him on a 3-year deal. This is awful, by the way. The football is... I knew what the football would be. I knew it would be atrocious, but for the time being, we just needed to get out of the trouble. It worked, but now it's... But yeah, let's see who brings in. But his recruitment at Blackpool last year was awful. Like, he signed so much garbage. Like, Nuttall for 800k. If he's worth 800k, I'm worth 8 grand. Flynn Downs will try and play through the gaps. It's Dozzle now. Switches the ball on this far side. How are you playing, Stephen? Parrott into the box. One against Hill. Parrott pulls across corner. How are Blackpool doing, actually, Stephen? Not seen any results yet. And he's going to actually, no, he's going out for a goal kick. We actually get, the Ipswich Town player actually gets the last kick of the ball. What I missed by Dudu. How many, do you think you'll go big in the transfer market, Katie? Be interesting to see if you do. And Ken's going to take this goal kick. Peterborough 3-0 up. Wow. Mad. Doncaster are so bad. Even we beat Peterborough. What are Grayson's win, draw, stats lost so far? I'll get them up at half time. I think... I'll get them up now, actually. Give me a minute. It was win 7 or 8. It was something like that. But Fleetwood have got the ball. Simon Grayson, right, let's get his... It's going to be a loss after today. You can already put that. And Ipswich Town will have a free kick. Managerial career. I want managerial statistics. Here we go. Fleetwood Town played 20, won 8, drew 5, lost 7. So after today, it'd be win 8, draw 5, lost 8. So out of a possible 63 points, he's picked up 29, which mid-table form, you'd say. You know, that's what, 58 points, about 62 points a season, which is what we've got this year. So they're not too bad, you know, to be fair. But if you look at the last 5, it's not quite as pretty. But yeah, thanks, Tony, just confirming that. You know, let's give him his own squad and give him a year. Ipswich Town could be in again. And it just hits the Ipswich Town forward and can't quite get in. Gian Edwards with the heavy touch. Tonight, the Nessian, who's on loan at Fleetwood from Ipswich, can't play today. So that's why we've got Wes Burns at right back. I can't believe we're 54 and a half streams in. A good switch. One by Andrew. Andrew bombing forward. One by Flynn Downs. Downs down the line. Conley will intercept. Into Finley now. Finley into the run of James Hill. Callum Conley now for Fleetwood. Fleetwood have not done badly this season, so well done. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. We'll want to get quite a few of these players penned down on the contracts first. You know, Tilt, they're all on one-year deals, which is the problem. But now you've got a more sustainable club going forward. I think they'll sign. Now the manager's signed as well. Well, tomorrow, a reaction to the predictions, which will be interesting. And then on Thursday, we've got on Wednesday, we've got the top 10 managers. On Thursday, we've got the playoff predictions. So it should be interesting. Get subscribed if you've not already, guys. It's going to be a free kick on halfway. And still 3-0. Referee having a word with Jordan Rossiter. Again, gets away with it. No card. And Ipswich will want to take this quickly. The game's fizzled out in the last kind of 15 minutes. Kind of fizzled out after 2 minutes when Ipswich Town scored, really. It is an end of the season game where we know nothing's really going to happen. A long ball over the top. Can't quite meet the run of James Norwood, who's already got a goal and an assist today. 9 goals for the season for that man. He'll be looking to get into double figures today to get to 10. And considering he's not had a great season, it's not a too bad season. Mackay now on the ball. Mackay looking for runners forward. Mackay skipped past his man. Mackay skipped through 5 of them. Mackay can get through 6 of them. Mackay's got options. Vassell through. Vassell shoots. Carl Vassell. How's he not scored? Mackay. Dancing feet. In, out. You shake it all about. Past Chambers. Past Wolfenden. And Vassell just cuts in on his left. Goes tame. More power on that, and that's a goal. If that's Paddy Madden or Ched Evans, it's a goal. Should be 3-1. And again, Fleetwood Town have had 2 or 3 chances like that. It could be 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. But it's not. You've just got that killer instinct. That's been the difference in this game. Downs now on the ball. Dobra cutting in. Can Ipswich add a 4th? Dobra into the box. Dobra still not clear. Struck from distance. Well blocked by Hill. Mackay will launch it long. Cornell now. And that's why Rotherham didn't want him. That's why Fleetwood don't want him, mate. Blackpool is still 0-0. Wow. We've got a half-time quiz coming for you guys. Well, we're going to go through some results as well. And if you could like the stream, guys, that would be appreciated as well. Any help would go a long, long way. We're coming on 25, I think. Does that say? Yeah, 25 likes. So if we get to 50 likes to end the season, I'll be absolutely buzzing with that. Wolfenden now. Bombing forward. Out to Chambers on the left-hand side. Back into Wolfenden. And again. Away. Come on, lads. So frustrating to watch. Ipswich Town coming again on this right-hand side. Past his man again. In towards Parrott. Parrott got into the box well easily. Parrott tips it across. And Cairns will gather. He puts it calmly into his hands. Play the pug wash and don't get... we don't get to hear it next season. I know, mate. We don't get to hear it much anymore, mate. Free kick. Centimetres outside the box. Wow, good luck, mate. Hopefully you can get a goal. Into added time now. Probably only be 1 or 2, maybe, max. Be interesting to see if there's any more. 1 minute. 1 minute. Barry Mackay. Danny Andrew now. Oh, a bad pass, and Ken just about receives it. Last 30 seconds of this half. Alex Cairns looking for a pass. No one's really cutting out a movement. Cairns goes long. Vassell can't quite win the header. Roster can't bring it under control either. And Ipswich Town will play down the line again. Ipswich Town could be in offside call there against the Ipswich Town man. And Wes Burns is down for Fleetwood. And it looks in a bit of pain there. And still down. It is half-time. And at half-time, Burns is back up. At half-time, it's Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 0. Norwood's 3rd minute strike, followed by Edwards' 9th minute strike. And then Troy Parrott on 28 minutes is the goals that separate these sides. Ipswich Town running in, Fleetwood Town walking in. Ipswich Town with a spring in their step as we go into half-time. And a lot to do for Fleetwood in the second half. Simon Grayson's team talk. He's got a lot to say. I wonder what will be going on in that dressing room. At Portman Road, it's Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 0. Let's check some half-time scores in League One. And, you know, there's nothing really to play for at the moment, but there's still plenty to talk about. At Blackpool, it's still 0-0. Again, so as it stands, the table will be Blackpool against Oxford in the playoffs. And then it'll be Sunderland against Lincoln City as it stands. Portsmouth are on 72. Charlton are on 72 as well. And the bottom 4 we already know. Bristol Rovers will be relegated by 12 points. Fleetwood Town would still be 15th. We can't go any higher with Crewe getting a result as it stands. Gillingham would go into the top 10 as well, as would Accrington. Ipswich would go to 9. Charlton are just missing out as well. Half-time scores then are Blackpool 0, Bristol Rovers 0, Charlton 0, Hull 0, Crewe 2, Shrewsbury 2, Doncaster 0, Peterborough 4. Jesus. I thought Peterborough would be up, like, hungover. Ailsa, Mason, Carnew and Jones. Wow. Gillingham are 1-0 up. Ipswich are 3-0 up, as we know. Oxford are 2-0 up. Accrington are 1-0 up. So, a lot to do. Put it that way. A lot to do in this game. And let me know. Who do you think will get the playoffs? Let me know down below in the chat. And let me know your team are playing today. I'll be interested in hearing that down below. And let me know how your team are playing. Because, you know, Fleetwood are playing great, I must admit, unfortunately. But there's still plenty of time to go to get, you know, maybe a consolation to make the score look less damaging. Because 3-0 looks like a hammering, in which, in fairness, I think we have been hammered. So, we'll bring on a halftime quiz in the next few moments. But, again, talk about the first half, really. You know, you look at the first goal, soft. Second goal, soft. Third goal, soft as well. You know, Hill should do better for one of the goals. The first goal comes early in the first 2 minutes. You've got to defend your box in the first 10 minutes, and we conceded 2 goals. And that's the difference in scoreline. They scored 2 early goals, and that's when the game kind of peters out. Town have had chances through Danny Andrew that, you know, the keeper got down well. Mackay had a soft tame shot. Vassell also had a shot. But in the end, you don't convert them. Ipswich Town will score. And that's what Troy Parrott did on the 28th minute. And he made it 3-0 to the host. So it's going to be interesting to see how Fleetwood will come out for the second half. Because you'd think that you know, they've got nothing to lose, but I get Grayson will not want to lose badly, which will be his thoughts. And don't want to get embarrassed on the last game of the season. And a lot of players are playing for contracts, so they don't want to go and get absolutely hammered on the final day. If only we could be there when you put our home kit on at the top. If only we could be where you put our home kit at the top. Yeah. But yeah, interesting one. Now, a half-time quiz, the final one of the season. A big thank you to Tony as ever. Now, I want to know the 22 loan players that have gone on to play more than 25 times for Fleetwood. So the 22 loan signings that Fleetwood Town have had on loan that have played over 25 times. Now, this can be a permanent player. So, for example, I'll give you one. Wes Burns, he was on loan at Fleetwood and he's gone over to play over 25 times. So he's one. I want to know the other 21 players that have done it. Let me know down below. You get a point for everyone that you get. And yeah, that's this week's quiz. 22 loan players that have played over 25 times for Fleetwood while being on loan. Suter is correct. 18 months on loan with the Konami. Rossiter is correct. Great answer, Adam. Very good answer. I like that. Josh Morris correct. He was on loan back in 2014. There's a couple in the squad right now, by the way, guys. Ashley Easton, yes, he actually came on loan to Fleetwood and we signed him permanently a few years later. Joe Davis, yes, very good. We signed him on loan from Leicester and signed him permanently in the Presley season. He was actually part of the Juve roster season as well. So, yeah, happy end of the season. Roll on the next one with fans. Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. Dempsey is correct. Well done. Another good answer. So far we've got Suter, Easton, Morris, Rossiter and Joe Davis. There's still a lot more to guess. There's still 17 or 16 to guess. There's a few in the first team squad at the moment. So kind of go through that. Chet Evans is correct. Well done. We had him on loan for a season, didn't we? And he signed permanently on for 18 months as well. So correct on that one. Stephen Dobby, correct. Yes, the Scottishman came on loan for a year, scored 8 or 9 goals. He scored a goal against Bristol City in a 3-3 draw against Cottrell's Bristol City. Think of players that we had on loan last year as well. That might help you. And players that we got this year as well. And we had years, remember, players that are now playing in the Premier League as well. Louis Coyle, correct. He was one from last year as well. So far we've got Burns, Coyle, Joe Davis, Dempsey, Dobby, Easton, Evans, Morris, Rossiter, Suter, all guessed. O'Neill, yes, Aidan O'Neill. He was on loan from Burnley, Australian international. Husband is correct. He's on loan. He's at Blackpool now, isn't he? And we had him on loan for a season. That's a very good answer. Well done, MJ. Correct there. There's a couple that's playing today in Fleetwood Town's first team squad. So think of there's one in the Fleetwood Town squad that's playing in defence today. See if you can get who it is. Devante Cole. No, that's not correct. I'll give you the clue. There's one that plays for Liverpool now, one that plays for Gills, one that plays for Chester, another plays for Oldham, one plays for Portsmouth, one is a Scottish team. We had him on loan from Rangers. Yeah. Alex Marrow. What a shout that is. Well done. Great answer. Alex Marrow is correct. Alex Marrow, places I used to remember him. If you've just joined the stream, it's the 22 loan players that have played over 25 times for Fleetwood Town and it could be became permanent. And we've got nearly half so far. Hawula Mafalufa. Yeah, well done, Jordi Hawula. He's not too bad for Fleetwood, to be fair. I'll give you another 2 or 3 minutes to guess who you think or predict. I'm sure there's a few more that you can get. George Glendon, great answer, Adam. I had him on loan from Manchester City. Good. I like Glendon. I've done an interview with him last year on the channel. And we did a few interviews last year, which was, we did one with Kenzie. We did one with Suter. We did one with Parkin. There's quite a few, to be fair, that we did. So if you've not checked them out, go and give them a watch. Tommy Spur. No, he came off injured against Sunderland. He didn't make 25. I'll give you the club that they play for. One's on loan from Everton at Fleetwood right now. One's at Liverpool. He used to play for Preston. One's at Oldham, and he scored a lot of goals for Fleetwood from midfield. One was, I'll give you this one, Grant Holt. So not Grant Holt, Jason Holt. Another one was a striker on loan from Burnley. He played for Blackpool. He now plays for Motherwell. And one plays for, that's it. And one plays for Burnley. So they're the ones we got left. Bobby Grant, well done, correct. And Chris Long, correct. Chris Long's correct. And Bobby Grant, well done to Morgan and well done to MJ. Still a few more to get. And I'll give you another minute, then I'll reveal all the correct answers and let me know how many you got down below. So far in League One, we've got 8, 9, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 goals, I think that is. And we've got 3 of them. McElhenney, no. We never had him on loan. We only had him permanently. And he went to Oldham on a permanent basis. Now, the answers are Wes Burns, Callum Connolly, Louis Coyle, Joe Davis, Ben Davis, Wes Burns, which I gave you, Kyle Dempsey, Stephen Dobby, Ashley Easton, Ched Evans, George Glendon, Bobby Grant, Jordi Hawula, Jason Holt, James Husband, Chris Long, Alex Marrow, Barry Mackay, Josh Morris, Aidan O'Neill, Jordan Rossiter, Harry Suter, and Charlie Taylor were all the correct answers. Let me know down below how many you got. And a big thank you to Tony as ever for the quiz. He's helped me all year with them. I appreciate it. And a big round of applause for Tony. Thank you very much as ever, pal. And we're just waiting for the second half. I hate football, Ben. Take care, mate. Cheers, Dean. How are you, mate? Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you're well. I know, mate. I know how you feel about hating football. I'm the same right now. I just can't wait for it to be over. And we're 45 minutes to watch yet, unfortunately. But you know, hopefully we get to see a few more goals. That'll be nice. We can see a few more goals. Because we've not scored many this year, but you know, we've only just started to concede goals of late. And we're about 5 minutes away from the second half. We've had 10 minutes of half time so far, and we found out yesterday who will be joining us. We'll be going to Cambridge United, a new ground for me. New ground for me. We've got Cheltenham, which is a new ground for me as well. Bolton, I've been a few times, but it's a good journey on the train. And one of Morecambe, Newport, Tranmere or Exeter in the playoffs. So Exeter and Newport are new grounds. Morecambe's a local one, and I don't want Tranmere, but I know they'll come up. A heavy defeat is 5-1 will be good, not to break that record today. Was that 5-1 defeat at Gillingham away when Graham Alexander got sacked the next day? That was on a Tuesday night, if I remember. Bobby Grant actually scored in that game, if I remember rightly. Your play of the season. My play of the season is Callum Connolly. He's missed 5 minutes since joining on deadline day. So, you know, been an absolute rock at the back. And, you know, hopefully we get to see him next year. But I've heard he's on 17 grand a week at Everton. So we're never going to be able to pay that. And I don't think he'll want to drop down to 4 grand a week, unfortunately. But he's a Rolls Royce. He's a very good player. And, you know, I like him a lot. I think he's a superb player. Made a few mistakes today, but who hasn't made a few mistakes today? Possession accuracy 81 to 87 for that. 87 to 81. Sorry, attacking third. Key passes 4 to 6. They're just making you know, their possession count. It's as simple as that. You know, Ipswich aren't the best of teams, but they're a decent team at least. So we've just got to be careful. You know, we've just got to win this second half. If we win the second half, be happy. And it ends 3-1, that'll be good. You know, 3-0 Ipswich. I know you can say that again. It's not nice at all. I must admit. But hopefully we'll get the goal. What's your score prediction for the second half, guys? Let me know in the chat down below. Yeah, Gills 5-1. Yeah, Bobby Grant scored. I think Eve scored a few that day, and there was a few goals that day. Oh Lord, I'm already getting tweets. And Ipswich fan, hey, Nappers, you all right? Oh, I tell you what, if Blackpool go up, it'll be absolutely dreading it. Oh, not great. Good afternoon, Ben and Nappers Mum. I hope you do well. Thanks, Chris. And Chris is a member of the channel. If you want to become a member, do it on desktop. And there should be an option where you can join channel for just £2 a month. And that goes towards helping supporting the channel. If it's 4 Fleetwood 2, so you can say we're going to win the second half, but there's going to be more goals. I'll take that. Hi, mate. Hiya, Isaac. You all right, pal? We're playing awful, Isaac, right? Get Voldemort, right? Voldemort's doing me head in. And I've had Fleetwood do me head in, Spurs do me head in, all in the space of 24 hours. How are you playing, Isaac? 6-0 Ipswich. Awful. Awful. We're 3-0 down, and the second half is about to kick off. And Ipswich Town are going to be the ones to get us underway. Just win the second half and don't concede any more goals, whatever happens. Because, yeah, I'll say that more. Well, I think it's going to end 4-0, personally. That's my end of season. That's my end of game prediction. Mixed team, but still looking good. Rose aren't up to much, though, now. How's Brad Holmes doing? I know you started him, didn't you? You've reached not getting third, you know. But you can't. You'll get a home leg, second leg, I think. In my opinion, I understand you. Give the subs a run around, Grayson. There's no subs to bring on, barring Morris, which is woo. Well, if you just got us underway, it's 3-0, and Fleetwood Town have it all to do. I've seen Spurs bottle a 3-0 lead this year. Can we see Ipswich bottle a 3-0 lead? I don't think so. But yeah, the cells come off and shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's just taken Kyle Vassell off and brought a defender on. Oh, I'm speechless. He's just taken a striker off at 3-0 down. I don't like this. He's just taken a striker off for a defender. I don't know what to say. We've gone 3-5-2 now. Properly 3-5-2. Shore it up. He's gone there. I'm speechless. Presley, is that you? Presley? That is... I have no words. That's a joke. Long put over that. We've gone 3-5-2, so it'll be Cairns, Andrew, Hill, Connolly, Sharon, Burns. Burns can get a bit more attackingly at least. Rossiter, Finley, Biggins, Garner, and Mackay up front. We're 3-0 down. Shez might go centre mid. Yeah, possibly. How come you're not playing, Josh? I don't get that. Yeah, it looks 3-5-2. Yeah, Shez have gone into the back three. Yeah, it's definitely a back three, which, to be fair, we're more settled as a back three, I believe. We didn't look... We changed the formation in the first half. It looked more of a 3-4-3, which... he's not a clown. You've got to give Simon Grayson a chance, but... A long punt over the top, reaches no one. You should be in the 18, Josh. That's all I say. Just keep working hard, Josh. Your time will come, mate. I promise you. I've seen you for the under-18s, pal. Baller. Well done, by the way. Well done, Josh, with the under-18s. By the way, winning the league. Congratulations, pal. Embarrassing. Fleetwood won the ball back. Garner, Burt, Mackay, touch, heavy. Mackay goes on the inside. Wait for an overlap. Mackay, Garner. By the way, I have nothing against Nathan Sherrin. I like him a lot, but it's just the way who we brought off for him. Burns fouls. Free kick. Just who we brought. I don't mind Nathan Sherrin. I said we should have given him a chance, but I just believe we should have kept all our attacking power on the pitch. Yeah, I can agree with that. Also, Grayson took Brad from a playoff spot to just outside left. Yeah, I guess. But it's all about next year. We've got a free kick. Barry Mackay's over it. 48 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Mackay's going to whip this ball in. And it's a two-man Ipswich wall. And Mackay's going to be over it. By Mackay, over the wall. Good ball in needed, headed away at the front post. And Ipswich Town are coming out the blocks quickly. Burns will drive forward. Burns into the box. Burns has done well. Can't quite dance his way through in the end. Good tackle. And Ipswich Town can come again. I know, but we've given him a 3-year deal now, Chris. So that's all you can think. A long punt over the top. And Ipswich Town could be in. Parrott. Oh, awful shot. Should be 4. Hill does well. Pressurise him to make a mistake. Hill's an absolute unit. Cairns going to take this goal kick. Really, the 3 goals that he's let in today, he's not really had a chance with, but he's made a couple of good saves. The Yorkshireman, who's taken it short into Wes Burns. Wes Burns will go back into Alex Cairns. Cairns is going to take that long and direct, a bit of spin on it as well. He's going to go out for a throw-in. 5 minutes in to this second half. 40 minutes to go. And it is still 3-0 to the hosts, Ipswich Town. Looking like they're going to get a victory in this one. Hi, Lucas Live. You're right, pal. Thanks for tuning in. A good one, too. And up the pitch by the Ipswich Town man. One in the air by Norwood. And away by Danny Andrew. Andrew over the top. Mackay could be in. Mackay into the box. Mackay cuts around. Still got the ball. Mackay waits for runners. Poor pass. And Ipswich can bring away with it. But again, a long punt up the pitch. Yeah, Shaden Morris is coming up. Yeah, I'd bring Shaden Morris on. The bench is Coleman, Whelan, Shaden Morris, Josh Morris, Barry Bagley, and Nathan Harrison Holgate. So, you know, bring Shaden on, bring possibly Barry Bagley on, maybe, or Josh Morris. Just finished gym. Well done, mate. I don't know what the MK score is, mate. 7 minutes into this second half. Come on, boys. Just give us something. Good pressure, and Ipswich will come again. Miles Kenlock driving through the defence. He's drove quite a way. And through the defence, Dozzle, good block, James Hill. Very good defensive. And it's going to be a free kick on the Fleetwood Town man. Come on. Burns just getting a minute to tie the laces. Morley puts the day 1-0 up. Yeah, my bet is going to pot like that. I had Portsmouth to win the losing. MK Dons to win the losing. So already not a good start. Hill loses the ball to Kenlock. Poor pass by his standards. It's going to be Mark McGuinness now. Out to Kenlock. Kenlock down the line. We'll try and play in. Dazelle. Can't quite get it. It's going to be a throw-in to Fleetwood. Rochelle just scored against MK Dons. Wow. Too little too late for the Dale. Too little too late. It is still 3-0. Hill with a long throw-in. Got some throwing, Hilly. And he's gone on to Biggins. Biggins can't quite latch on to it. On to Garner. Throw into Town. And Fleetwood Town looking to get the game started quickly. Ipswich Town just... It's one of those games where we know the result, they know the result. You know, it's the end of the season and it's just kind of blow the whistle now, ref, if you can. A long put on the pitch and Ken just got Garner in. Just a little bit too heavy on the goal kick, but not a bad try by Ken, who launched it long towards Garner. Unlucky. Kenlock now on this left-hand side. A good ball and nodded on by Norwood. Conley will reach. Finley on a yellow card from before, by the way. And Rossiter will try and find his way through. Can't quite do so. It's going to be a throw into the Tractor Boys. 36 minutes to go in this game. Paul Cook's men in the lead. And deservedly so. Could be more than 3, if I'm honest. But Fleetwood Town could have had a couple of goals of ourselves. Back with the goalkeeper. Cornell made a couple of good saves in that first half. Cornell into Kenlock now. Kenlock down the line. Kenlock again on this far side up against Burns. Burns will stand his ground, will win it. Roster again will put in a challenge. And Fleetwood Town will have a throw in. Yes, we will. And again, we've already made one of our 3 subs, well, 5 subs allowed, but we've already made it in one window. Nathan Sherry actually coming off his first game of this season since returning off loan. His contract does end in the summer. 2-0 Rochdale, wow. A long punt down the line, throwing, won't reach anyone, and it'll go out for a goal kick. So bad. This is up there, one of the worst performances all season, in my opinion. And this is worse. I think this is probably the worst, in my opinion. Obviously, MK Dons was bad first half, but second half we were quite good. I'll be playing Electric Jeans because the season's over, mate. Celebrating finishing. It's winning a fight back. The Dale might stay up. No, they're already down, mate. Already confirmed down. It's weird how nothing to play for on the final day, barring the one playoff place, which no team wants. Barring Oxford, because they're the only team that are winning, but I still fancy Portsmouth to grab a goal. Maybe put it back to 1-1. MK got 4 points over Fleetwood. Do you think that Dons have had a good season? Yeah, I think they have, to be fair. I don't think they've had an awful season. You know, it's a rebuilding process, just the process under Russell Martin. You know. Overlap now. Norwood chips the ball into the box. Finley will cut it out and it'll go into the goalkeeper's grasp. We're up to 2/3 of this game through now. And it is still 3-0. We've gone half an hour without a goal. And in the first half an hour, it was pretty much game, set, and match. Alex Kendall launched that one long. And won in the air by the Ipswich Town man. Won again by Connolly. He's all the way back with the goalkeeper. Come on, Town. Cut inside. Oh. A long ball over top, and Parrott could be in. Troy Parrott on loan from Tottenham into the box. Parrott inside, outside. What a challenge, James Hill. James Hill on the cover. Big tackle by the big man. What a season he's had. Breaking through the first team. Getting minute by minute. Great challenge. Parrott should have made that 4-0. Should have been more ruthless. But James Hill, no mercy. Let him know you're there. Puts it out for a corner. And James Hill probably just stopped it going to 4-0. If it goes 3-all, scenes, mate. Scenes. Corner taken short. Ball in by the Ipswich Town man. It's going to be another corner. Fleetwood Town block it away. Again, just get on with it. Ipswich taking ages to play. One quarter. There's only been 3 quarters in this game, and Ipswich just had the first 2 of the game. Taking short, Dizelle into the box, breaking through. He's gone through everyone. How many bodies has he gone through? And in the way, it's away by Jordan Ross to Dizelle with a shaky run. And just can't quite get there. Lotchy ball over the top. Biggins is going to press. Can't quite get there. A nice turn. But Fleetwood intercepted with Danny Andrew. Jed Garner now into Barry Mackay. Mackay's got overlap with Burns. Burns into the box. Burns will shoot. Side netting. Does it take a deflection? Yes, it does. It's a corner kick. It's a good block. And Wes Burns does well. Good block in the end by the Ipswich Town man. Just to keep a save it. To get a touch on that. So it's a corner kick anyway. Fleetwood Town will have their second corner of the game. Both having 2 each now. And Fleetwood Town looking to play short into Barry Mackay. And they have done that. And they've taken short into Garner. Garner's going to go into Andrew. Andrew's going to lay it off to the Fleetwood Town man. Ball back into the box. Away again. Fleetwood Town will pick up the pieces. Finlay. Mackay. Come on, Mackay. Mackay. In good ball. Oh, can't quite latch. Harrison Biggins in. And Ipswich Town are going to come again. Fleetwood Town a bit better second half, but not really tested the goalkeeper yet. And Ipswich Town are on a break. Dizelle now. Good challenge. Wes Burns doing his dirty work. And Ipswich Town has switched the play. They've opened Fleetwood Town up. It's a lot of men back for Fleetwood. The ball across. It'll hit. I think it hits Norwood on the head. Doesn't go the right direction. And he goes out for a corner kick to Ipswich. They've just suddenly turned on the tempo. Ipswich looking for that 4th goal. And we've just hit 60 minutes of the match. Half an hour of this game to go. Half an hour of Fleetwood Town season. And Ipswich wanting to end strong. 2-0 Wigan. Wow. Not bad for them, is it? Let's go with 4-3 Fleetwood. Corner kick comes in on the keeper's throw. Here comes goal. And Flynn Downs. He can't quite latch onto it. He gets a touch and he just takes it over the bar. Another chance for Ipswich, this time from a set piece. A good delivery in the end, to be fair. Norwood all ran across the box. Sorry, it was Mark McGuinness with the shot, not Flynn Downs. Mark McGuinness was the one who got to it. 29 to go. We're counting down the minutes until this game is done. A long ball over top by Connolly. And an offside call. Yeah. But Ipswich Town will play it back down the line it came from. Coming again. Out to James Norwood now. Norwood for the host. Good ball down the line. We'll try and play in Troy Parrott. Ken will come and clear it. And it's a good claim by the shot stopper, not stop shopper. That's what I said in my video the other day. 11 in total with 4 assists. That's not bad at all for Keane. Our top goal scorer's got 9. And he scored 1, by the way, since November. So 1 in 25 games, league games. Downs over the top. Norwood could be in. He's left it for the fellow man. Tries to put it across goal. Can't quite do so. It was Kieran Edwards who tries to put it across to Norwood. Can't quite do it. Mackay now. Barry Mackay for Fleetwood. We'll try and get into Burns. Burns have got Mackay. Well done, Barry Mackay. Burns just tried to do too much there, unfortunately. Parrott. Edwards. Downs. Past Burns. Edwards does well. Dozell. Got company in front of him to the box. Dancing feet. Dobra now. Overlap. Ball in. It goes over everyone. Fleetwood Town get it away again. Downs again. Come on away. Downs. And again, Ipswich Town will carry on having the ball. 2-1. Swinner pull one back. Who scored for Swindon? Brett Pittman or Pat or Payne or Twine? One of those. They're the only three that score for them. Come on. 3-1 already. Calm's re-erected. That happened quick, didn't it? Story of Swindon's season. Oh, and it's a poor pass in the end by Miles Kenlock. But he's won a throw. Kenlock again. Mark McGuinness will play it to Wolfenden and to Chambers, back into Wolfenden. Again, nicely past this by the hosts. Just seeing out time, making Fleetwood Town work. And yeah, it is one of those end of season games where Fleetwood Town know that the season's done. That, you know, this is the last game of the season. It's a good overlap. And here come Ipswich again. Into the box, fired across. Norwood's missed it. Norwood just missed the ball totally. How have Fleetwood got away with that again? It's Guion Edwards on this far side. It's a good ball by the goal scorer. Tries to pull it across for James Norwood. He just misses it in his palm. Should be 4-0. Again, Fleetwood Town lucky, spread it across too easily. And with 25 minutes to go, Town could have been easily more than 3 down. It could be 5 or 6 in the second half, the way it's going. Cairns a long goal kick. Goes over everyone, goes over the Fleetwood Town man, and it goes off and gone, and will go out for a throw-in to the hosts. The man's on fire. Absolutely. Good to see him doing well. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. And it's a good volley pass by Troy Parrott. Exhibition pass. And he's going to go all the way back into the goalkeeper, Cornell. Cornell long and direct. All the way into Connolly. Connolly will play the pass into Finlay. Does well there, Sam Finlay. Onto, I think we're going to get Biggins. Into Struck. Oh, struck by, I think it's Sam Finlay who strikes over. It's always worth a go. And well over the bar by Sam Finlay. And that just sums up this today. Might go down as Clough as it took a deflection. How's Cloughie done at Wigan? Come on. Just get a goal. 24 minutes to go. Do something, lads. Kenlock now. Down the line. He will read the ball. He'll under pressure. He'll look to go home into Alex Cairns. Does go home into Alex Cairns. Cairns will take this kick and will try and launch it long in towards Garner. Garner will win the head onto Barry Mackay. Mackay will get forward. Mackay is fouled by Kenlock. Nothing giving. The referee says get up. In the end, I think it's a good decision by Matt Busby, the referee. Even though it was a poor few weeks, not been too badly today. Come on. At least press. McGuinness down the line. We'll try and get James Norwood. Norwood's running his socks off for the team. Up against Cairns. Cairns will take that with his right. Won by the header of Wolfenden. Again, Fleetwood Town just need to get it on the ground. And Burns can't quite win it. Kenlock now for Ipswich. Nicely turned by the Ipswich Town man. And it's going to be a free kick to Fleetwood. Come on. A chance to get it in their half at least. And that's what we've done quickly. Mackay got overlap of Burns. Mackay will try and launch it long. And he goes over everyone. Can Biggins keep that in play? Biggins does keep that in play. He's held the ball up well. He's got an overlap to Danny Andrew. Danny Andrew now on this far side. Andrew give and go. He's got it back again. Andrew looks to play the pass into Sharon. Callum Connolly. Connolly out to Wes Burns. Burns will try and get an overlap. Burns inside, outside, up against Kenlock. Burns has done well. He's tussled with him. Burns has got inside again. Burns up against him. He's earned a corner there. Burns does fantastically well. Bullies Kenlock. just shoulder barging him to the ground, too much power and pace. And in the end, there's a gang up on him. But he wins a corner. If you could subscribe, guys, I've been stuck on 5,243 for ages. So if you can help me out and get us to 5,244, that'd be amazing, guys. Corner ball coming in. Danny Andrew on the front post away. It's reached some distance, that. Burns now. The deepest man. Ball back. We'll try and get into Mackay. Can Mackay get onto it? Beats it off Kenlock, but Kenlock will volley away. 23rd on the line. Well, we're swinging and losing. Hill there with a challenge. Ooh. Is that going to be a throw or a free kick? Or it's a free kick to Fleetwood. Love that. What were their goals like, Ben? The first one, James, was just a cut across the box and they've got it in, put it under Cairns' legs. Second one, Hill gets bullied against Edwards, gets shouldered off the ball, 2-0. And the third one was a long punt over the back four and we just saw it go over and it was awful. A good switch. Burns. Oh, he's missed. Oh, Burns brings it under control and he's lost control of it and left it out of possession. Still 20 minutes of this to watch. This has been a tough watch this season. Still been sent off for no reason at all. Ooh, you're bottling it. You're bottling your lead. And Eagles are about to make their first sub of the afternoon. Still nil at Bloomfield Road. Fair enough. We've had goals here at least, but not for the right team. A long goal kick. Hill will win the header. Hill will then rediscover the play. And Connolly will play into Cairns. Last 20 minutes of Fleetwood Town season. Good goal kick that by Cairns. Burns will bring under control. Burns again. A couple of step overs. Biggins now. Sam Finley for Fleetwood. Burns. Finley loses the ball and it's got an overload. It's ball through. Cairns, what a save. Still not out. Cairns again. What a save. It was Troy Parrott who picks up the ball. He threads it through. It's a great ball through. Ipswich Towns should be 4 up. What a ball by Troy Parrott. He plays a wonderful ball into Dobra. And Dobra should make it 4. But Cairns spreads himself and does really well. I tell you what, Ipswich Town should have had 4 or 5 in the second half. It could be 5 or 6-0. Listen, Fleetwood Town have got away with one. We've been dreadful. Again, back with Cairns again. Ipswich will press in the numbers. They go together. Almost 4-1. Hit the crossbar. Wow. Burns. Step over. Mackay back into Burns. Burns is probably our best player today. And Burns will drive forward. And Fleetwood Town have got Munn forward. Burns is through 1-on-1. Burns! Yes! 4-3-1. And Wes Burns has pulled one back. He's got his 5th goal of the season. Wes Burns, 72 minutes. It's game back on. Wes Burns, I said he's been our best player about 30 seconds ago. He's up to the only one who scored. He takes it past the Ipswich Town man, Mark McGuinness. Just drives it past him, flicks it past him, and got too much pace. Burns through on goal. I think the goalkeeper should come out and spread himself for that. Because again, the ball's in front of Burns. You always have to run onto it. But Burns just smashed it into the far corner. The keeper, no chance. And Wes Burns with his 5th goal of the season. It's his first goal in 11 games in 72 minutes. It's Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 1. And Norwood just come off for the visit for the hosts. Oh, what a goal. Get in. Good. Fine. I'm glad to see we got a goal. Good to see Wes scoring. Parting gift, I guess. But Fleetwood Town have the ball in their own half now. and looking to make it 3-2. Building from the block. And just like before, when we should have had it at 2-1 or 1-1, they go and score. That's what we did. So good to see that we've taken our clinical. As you can see down below, it's 3-1 and Wes Burns. Yes. It wouldn't go that far. We're 24 minutes away from not getting a single red in the league season. Wow. We're 24 minutes away. I know, mad that. How was happening on the last day? Hill down the line. We've only had one. And Garner can get onto that. Garner has to go alone. Garner pulls it across. Rossiter. Come on. Andrew. Oh, blocked Ross. Come on, Garner. Go on, Garner. Oh, great strike, Josh. I'll tell you something. I give Wes the odd bit of stick for his end product, but that was a great finish. He's got an engine on him, Wes Burns. I'll tell you that now. Like, he must track 12 or 13k a game. I'd love to know how much he runs a game. Finlay. Oh, I can't wait to get into Garner. And here comes Ipswich again. 15 on the clock. It's 3-1 to the hosts. 3 more to do. If we win this 4-3, I'll tell you something. The vodka shots are coming out. Come on. Nice flick on, and Ipswich Town could be in again. Well done. Well worked, Jed. Good block. Garner and Mackay just holding firm, not really pressing, just kind of sticking into the block. It is a back three. How you, Gabe? You all right? Thanks for joining the stream, pal. Hope you're well. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, we're so close now to 6,250. I think we're 4 or 5 subscribers off. So please subscribe. That'd mean a lot to me. If you could hit that by the end of today, after the end of the Fleetwood Town season. A fair few fans are down at the ground, got the drums, really, to celebrate the end of the season. Fair play to them. So I'm going to check the playoff scores as it stands. I'm interested to know. So the playoffs as it stands is still Oxford. Wow. Fair play. You have the ball again, and Fleetwood will retain the ball. I'm back with Alex Cairns in goal. I've just subbed that. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate that, mate. Good luck for the next season. You played well today, been the better side, so you deserve your lead. And what's been your thoughts on this season, Gabe? Because you're 5 points off the playoff, but it doesn't seem like that, does it? Instead of taking a strike off, we've just taken a defensive midfielder off. Okay, then. But we did the opposite. To be fair, Sharon's not done too bad. I think the 3-5-2 suits us better. I'm honest, than a 3-4-3. Because Burns and Mackay aren't wing backs, especially Mackay. You need Mackay further up the pitch. Burns can do it, but Mackay, I'm not sure on. Blackpool just scored. Only took them 76 minutes. And by that, I'm not slagging them off. I just knew it's taken them 76 minutes, for him to finally get through Joey Barton's gas. So that's them third. So it'd be Blackpool against Oxford. I tell you what, I fancy Blackpool in that. Oof. Instead of losing to Blackpool reserves, great. You're playing your reserve goalkeeper, to be fair. 12 minutes to go. Can Fleetwood get anything out of this game? If we do, limbs. But if you're trying to come in again, Sharon does well. Great defending, Nathan Sharon. And it's going to be a free kick to Fleetwood. Well done, Nathan Sharon there. Stood his ground. And he's just about to make 3 subs. Alan Judge is about to come on. I'm sorry, no, Cole Skuse is about to come on, sorry. Cole Skuse, Jackson and Harrop are about to come on for the hosts. So they made all their 5 subs. Coming off is 36, Dogba, not had a bad game today, to be fair. Been quite dangerous, had a couple of good chances. Being one of them. Got to be thankful for Tilt, though. We would have conceded more, and he would have got the first goal. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I say, we only made one sub today. Bennett has just come off as well for Cole Skuse. Experienced man in the lower leagues of football. And Jackson on as well. So they've made all their subs. 11 to go. 11 minutes to go. Can't Town get anything out of this game? Long goal kick by Cairns. One in the air by the Ipswich Town man. Downs. Picked up by Sharon. And again, a misplaced pass. We're still proving more of an attack. That's good. 11 minutes of Fleetwood Town season to go. I can't believe it. 55 streams over, what? 125 hours of streams come to an end. We've still got playoff live streams to come, by the way, guys. So make sure you stay tuned for them. We will have, as it stands, Lincoln against Sunderland, both legs for you guys. So if you want to join me for them, they'll be not next week, the week after, but we've also got loads of League One content coming next week. We've got reacting to predictions, top 10 managers, League One playoff predictions, all amongst. Bristol Rovers haven't scored for 400 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Not scored for 4.5 games. We've only won one game in the last minute this year, and that was to Wimbledon, which I don't know how we won. Ross is now on the yellow card as well. So we've got 2 yellow cards today. Hill spots out the danger. Burns does well. Downs now. A good pass out wide. They're trying to get bodies into the box. Ball comes in. And there was quite a few looking at it. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Bounces off the corner flag. 3-2. Wow. You've got a goal fest, to be fair. Fair play to you. James Hill with his long throw-in. Hill, long throw-in launch. Garner win the header. Mackay now, dancing feet. Mackay's away. Mackay's got men up with him. Mackay past his man. Mackay. Again. Foul. Foul. It's a foul. Referee, that's a foul. Referee, that's a foul. Still in a tussle corner. Oh, my God. First of all, he doesn't give the foul. Second of all, he doesn't give the corner. Oh, my Lord. This referee is awful. I can see why Lincoln fans hate him. I put us 4th in pre-season predictions. Now I have to react to it. Brilliant. I'm reacting to mine tomorrow, mate. Well, I'm filming it tonight, I think. I had a look back. And Bristol Rovers, I think I put you 17th. And I got the amount of abuse I got for putting you 17th was unreal. Like, yeah. I think the worst one was Accrington Stanley. You were like 11th, I put them 21st. I put Wigan 24th, to be fair, I think. Connolly with a long leap. Long ball over top. Won by the head of the Ipswich Town defender, but fed on to Rossiter. Rossiter's got options. He's fed through Garner. Garner's one-on-one. Penalty. He's offside. He's offside. But a good ball by Jordan Rossiter. Garner was offside, in fairness. Tries to go round the goalkeeper. But again, another opportunity. 7 minutes to go. We're not out of this. You know, if you get another one, nerves start to kick in. And, right, Liner, we get right, Liner. The linesman has had his flag up like that for about 40 seconds. We get it. He's offside. The decision's been made. 7 minutes to go. It's Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 1. Fleetwood Town are winning this second half. That Wes Burns goal, the difference in this half. Downs on the ball. We'll spread it out. Why? Call Skuse now. Just come on as a sub. Good pass. Out wide. An overlap. Downs on the outside. Foul on the Fleetwood Town man. And it's going to be a free kick. We're coming on 33 likes. If we can try and hit 40 likes by the end of the stream, guys, that would be amazing. Any help would be appreciated. We've never been in it. I know. 3-1. Get another goal. You never know. A long ball over the top. Garner will win the header. Biggins loses the ball. Handball, free kick. Well done, ref. This referee, he's had a bit of a stink. I put it that way. 6 minutes to go. Fleetwood Town free kick. Chance to whip the ball in. Probably 10 minutes left of this season. 23rd over. Who scored for Blackpool, Harry? Was it Holmes? Or Mitchell or someone like that? Oh, it's going to be a free kick. I think of committed bodies, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up, 4 around them. Everyone's up for Fleetwood. Everyone. Burns is the deepest man back. Struck from distance. Goes wide of the post. Always worth a go. You know, nothing else on. Worth a go. Test the goalkeeper. And, you know, shot off target though. Fleetwood are out to make 3 subs. Coming on 11, Josh Morris. He's going to get his final 5 minutes in a Fleetwood Town shirt, you'd believe. Glenn Whelan also coming off for Sam Finley. Again, probably his last 5 minutes in a Fleetwood Town shirt. Ellis Sims. And Danny Andrews coming off for Morris. And Mackay's coming off for Barry Bagley. So Bagley on, Whelan on, Morris on. So Fleetwood have made 4 of their 5 subs available, and that'll probably be it. But again, they'll all get a good 5 to 10 minutes run around. And hopefully we can get a goal. Where's Paddy Madden when you need him? Too busy scoring goals for Stockport, unfortunately. The goalkeeper's about to take this now. 4.5 minutes remain of the 90. Probably be at least 4 of the added time. It's a good goal kick by David Connell. A long punt over the top. Jackson's trying to get on. The former Accrington Stanley man. A foul there on the Connolly. And Connolly will win a free kick and Cairns will take it. I know, me either. Me either. We've also got some exciting news. I will be, from next season, be joining Benjamin Bloom on his new series, coming very, very soon, which I'm looking forward to. We'll hopefully be doing a stream next week. So, if you've not checked out Benjamin Bloom, in my opinion, he's the best in the business at what he does, and he's someone that I look up to try and be as good as. So, go and check him out if you've not already. Harrison Biggins now on the ball. Yeah, and then again, Fleetwood Town lose it, and Ipswich can bring away with it. 3.5 minutes remain now. Again, given away by the Ipswich Town's number 15. And Fleetwood Town can play through the line. Glenn Whelan now. Whelan, I don't get why Whelan didn't start personally. Bagley, Whelan, Biggins, Hill, Glenn Whelan turns on the ball, looking for a pass. Glenn Whelan will spread the ball. It's a very good pass by Whelan. But Fleetwood have forced home. Sherwin with the slip. Sherwin looks to gone further out to the far side. Whelan with a spread. Great ball, Glenn Whelan, and Burns could be in again. Burns in a similar position when he scored. Burns! Just wide. Again, Glenn Whelan. The last 2 minutes, he's probably been Fleetwood Town's best midfielder. He's only been on the pitch 2 minutes, spraying balls out left, right, and centre. Burns makes a good run. It's a fantastic pass by Glenn Whelan. Burns in a similar position where he scored from. He hits it with so much power, it just goes wide of the post. The goalkeeper wouldn't have saved it if it's on target. It's a good shot, good chance for Burns. It could be 3-2. Good run by Burns. Ball in by the sniffer dog, Glenn Whelan. I think we're sounding unlucky not to have a second one back. On 87 minutes and 42 seconds, it still remains. It finished on 3. Fleetwood Town 1. Ricky the ref just wanted to make things interesting in the last game. Yeah, probably had a bet on Curtis still to be carded, Will Keane over one shot on target, and Wigan to win and over 4.5 goals. That's what he probably had on. A long launch by James Hill. 2 minutes to go. Callum Connolly will win the header. Alex Cairns now. James Hill. James Hill will launch that long. We'll try and get Biggins in. They're asking for a handball. They're not going to get it. And away. Callum Conley now for Fleetwood. Glenn Whelan. We've not missed 1 minute of action this season, which has been tough at times, but we've got a minute left of the 90. Fleetwood will play it down the line. Morris offside. And off he pops to another club, I would believe, in the summer. Josh Morris, who had a very good season last year, low on confidence this year, and that's affected him. You would think his change of formations killed him towards the second half of the season. And I don't wish any bad luck on Josh Morris. I think he's a decent player. Just needs to find his confidence again and find that spark, which I'm sure he will do. And hopefully he can do it next season in possibly League One or League Two. He's gone out for a throw. We're about 15 seconds away from finding out how long he's had it on. I'd say probably 5 minutes. Between 4 and 5. I'll go 5. He had to go. Had to guess. But Fleetwood Town have taken his short. And he's out with James Hill. James Hill into Wes Burns. 90 up. Waiting for the added time to be announced. Burns will lose it. And Ipswich Town can come again. Ipswich on this left-hand side beats Hill. Ball comes in over the top of the net. And Cairns maybe worried for a second. He can take this goal kick now. Sam Nicholson is a good player, be injured right now, but he'll be happy if he stayed next season. I bet you will. Good player, Sam Nicholson. Too good for League Two, if I'm honest. Yeah, absolutely. And Biggins will win the ball back. Well intercepted by him. Jordan Roster for Fleetwood. Roster will look up. Gets fouled there by Flynn Downs. And again, no added time been announced yet. 45 already up. Taking quickly into Garner. Garner on this far side to Morris. Morris has a chance to whip a ball in. Morris is a good ball in. And beating away at the front post. Josh Morris with a good run on the far side. Good ball in. There's 3 minutes added. We've got 2 minutes left of the season. Fleetwood Town end well. We scored the last goal for Fleetwood Town anyway. In our season, at least, it looks like Morris with a corner. It's a good ball in again. Beaten away by the Ipswich Town man. Going to fall for Burns. Burns will look to drive. Well, it's Burns now for Fleetwood. Burns inside and outside. Biggins. Good run by Burns again. Good ball by House and Biggins. Burns will deliver a ball in. Corner ball, Fleetwood. My man of the match today is number 7, Wes Burns, who scored the goal and probably been our best player. So, well done to Wes Burns. He gets himself a goal and is impressed. For maybe a new club or a new contract next season elsewhere. And the corner is going to be taken. Going to get into the box. Burns offering short, taken on the front post. Flipped on. It's gone past a array of bodies. An overhead kick by Rossiter. And still not out. Whelan will volley it back in. Fleetwood Town not done yet. Conley up there. Conley will strike deflected. Good save by Cornell. Fleetwood Town nearly having a second. And anyone that you want the ball to fall to in the box, it wouldn't be. It'd be a striker, but Conley's got a good strike on him, to be fair, but not that time. And the goalkeeper takes it in his palms. And the goalkeeper will take that long. George Johnson, what a guy. Whelan now. Last 25 seconds of the season. Connolly will win the header. It's gone to Garner. Hill now. Alex Cairns. And Fleetwood Town going to have a free kick. Lang off, double figures. Langy off, not double figures for him in a tick shirt. Still a good season, though. Still a very good season. And come on, this is going to be the last action of the game. Last action of the season. The referee looks to his watch. And that is that. Simon Grayson and Paul Cook shake hands on a disappointing, season for Fleetwood Town. Today, it wasn't meant to be. Fleetwood Town do lose. Grayson and Paul Cook have a little chat after the game. And it is Ipswich Town 3, Fleetwood Town 1. And in the end, Fleetwood Town can't end with a win. It was, a better performance second half. But again, in a season of ups and downs, it ends with a down. And Fleetwood Town will finish 15th this season. It's been an incredible, incredible ride with you guys watching from home. I just want to say thank you for everyone that has watched and supported me all season. Thank you to the likes of Kate, who's been here every stream. A big thank you to, Simon Kendrick, who's always in as well. John Mitchell, who's in a lot. Tony Hullett, every stream. Always in for the quizzes as well. I appreciate that. Thank you to the ones that support me today. Thank you for the ones that have watched me, not just today, but all season as well. Thank you to Chris Lamb as well, always in the streams as well. Thank you just to everyone who's watched. Thanks to Dean. Thanks to everyone who's watched me all season. It's been difficult at times, but in the end, I've enjoyed it. It's been highs and ups and downs. It's been hard at times. I'll be honest with you. Watching Fleetwood, we're a bit dross at times, but again, in the end, we got a little bit better towards the end of the season, and hopefully that can carry on. Thank you, Josh, mate. Hope you're well, pal, and hopefully see you in the first team soon, or playing for a first team soon. I can't. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. We have a couple of months off now from Fleetwood. We will still be live. This is not the last live stream of the season. We will have loads more content coming. We will have League One playoff content coming your way. So make sure you're in those streams as well. And this isn't the end of the season. This isn't the last stream. It is the last Fleetwood Town stream of the season, which I'm glad for, but we can now turn our attention to other football and other games that we can watch. And it looks like to be, Portsmouth have lost at home. It looks to be they've missed out. Charlton have won, but again, they'll miss out. It looks to be Blackpool against Oxford and Lincoln against Sunderland. We'll be covering Sunderland against Lincoln, both legs in the playoff semi-finals. And make sure you join me for those at home. Thanks for your entertainment through lockdown. Onwards. Thank you, Tony, as ever. I appreciate that. 4-3. I hope you're all good. And as ever, thank you, Chris. And I can't thank you enough for everyone. We love you, Ben, up here. We love you in Scotland, Ben. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. We're going to go through the final table. So stick with us for a bit. If you could subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Got any family, any friends, you know what to do. Help me out. Let's try and get to 6,250. Going on to the League One table, how it ended. So it ended with Hull winning the league on 89 points. Peterborough 87, Blackpool 80. Congratulations to Blackpool. Rivalry aside, have had a very good season. Sunderland on 77, Lincoln on 77, Oxford on 74, Charlton on 74, missing out on goal difference. Portsmouth missing out as well. That is just the top end of the table. And we wave goodbye to Bristol Rovers, Rochdale, Swindon and Northampton, and we welcome in Cambridge, Cheltenham, Bolton, and possibly one more. And we also welcome in Sheffield Wednesday for the first time in my lifetime anyway. Do you want me to come? Do you want to come to my stream? Yeah, give me a message, mate, and I'll pop in if you want, mate. Again, thank you for everything over the last 10 months. We'll be back for another video tomorrow reacting to my League One predictions, and also playoff predictions coming this week as well. Top 10 managers coming this week, and League One playoff live stream start next week. I believe it'll be Wednesday next week. But keep an eye on my social medias. Give my Twitter a follow, FDFC Nappers, and my Instagram. You'll find it all out on there. Until next time, guys. What a season, ups and downs. The Fleetwood Town season is finally over. But again, an enjoyable one. Thanks for everything all year round. I hope you have enjoyed it. See you later, guys. Up the cards. And until next time, I will see you later. Up the cards. On to next season.